In this video, we're going to have a look at how to calculate the total surface area and volume of a cylinder. A cylinder is a shape with two circles as bases. And different to the other prisms we had a look at, the surface connecting these two circles is now a curved surface and not a flat surface anymore. When you fold open a cylinder to form its net, you will see that it consists of two circles and a rectangle. To calculate the total surface area of a cylinder, we need to calculate the area of the two identical circles, and therefore we have 2 times pi radius squared. And then we need to add the area of the rectangle, and that is length times breadth. The length of this rectangle, the yellow line, is the same length as the circumference of the circle, and that is 2 pi radius. The breadth of this rectangle is the same as the distance between the two circles, and we're going to call that the height of the prism. So, to get our total surface area, we still need to add the area of the rectangle, which is 2 pi radius times height. This is a formula that is useful to know by heart so that you can calculate the total surface area effectively. Let's have a look at an example. Example 1. Calculate the total surface area of the given cylinder. Firstly, we're going to start off determining the area of the two circles, and that is pi times the radius squared. Here, the diameter was given as 8, so the radius is 4. Next, we need to add the area of the curved surface. For that, we get the circumference of the circle, which is 2 pi radius, and then we need to multiply that by the height of the prism, or the distance between the two circles, which is 12. So the total surface area is 402,12 centimeters squared. To calculate the volume of a cylinder, we're going to make use of the same formula we used for the other prisms, which is firstly calculating the area of the base side, which in this case will be the circle, and multiplying that by the distance between the two identical sides, which we are calling h. So you can remember that to calculate the volume of a cylinder, we have the formula pi times radius squared times height. Example 2. Calculate the volume of the cylinder. Firstly, we need to calculate the area of the circle, and that is pi times radius squared, and then multiply that by the height of the cylinder. So the volume of the cylinder is 603,19 cubic centimeters. Example 3. A cylindrical plastic straw has a length of 20 centimeters and a diameter of 8 millimeters. Question A. Calculate the amount of plastic that is needed to make a pack of 100 straws. Firstly, you need to recognize that the two given measurements have different units, centimeters and millimeters. The 8 millimeters is the diameter of the circle, which means the radius is 4 millimeters, and converting the 4 millimeters to centimeters will be 0,4 centimeters. The amount of plastic needed to make one such straw is the total surface area. But a straw is open on both sides. Therefore, we are not going to add the area of the two circles. We are only going to calculate the area of the curved part. So we are going to calculate the circumference of the circle, which is 2 times pi times the radius of 0,4 centimeters, and then multiply that by the distance between the two circles, which in this case is the length of the straw, and that is 20 centimeters. This means to make one such a straw, you will need 50,27 centimeters squared of the plastic. But the question is the amount of plastic needed to make 100 straws. So we need to take this 50,27 and multiply that by 100. That means you will need 5,027 centimeters squared of plastic. Question B. Determine the amount of liquid one straw can hold in milliliters. Milliliters is the capacity, but firstly we need to calculate the volume in centimeters cubed so that we can convert it to milliliters. For this volume, we're going to start by calculating the area of one circle, which is pi times the radius of 0,4 squared. Then we need to multiply that by the length of the straw, and that is 20 centimeters. So the volume is 10,05 cubic centimeters. Then you need to know that 1 cubic centimeter can hold 1 milliliter. Therefore, one straw can hold 10,05 milliliters.